Everybody, let's have a big round of applause for this event of Maharashtra TPO Association. Abhay Wagh, Director Technical Education, Mumbai. To talk about, I'm very quickly going to take you through the service profile. To introduce Sir, Dr. Abhay Wagh is the Directorate of Technical Education, Maharashtra State, Mumbai. He has done his PhD in Electronics and Instrumentation, Masters of Engineering, Power Electronics with Middle East, and Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics. He has over 29 years of professional experience in teaching faculty, trainer, administrator, and policy maker. Experience of implementing several projects of technical education. He has worked as a director, Maharashtra State Board of Technical Education, Mumbai. Worked as a Deputy Secretary to Government of Maharashtra in Higher and Technical Education Department, Mantralaya. Worked as a Joint Director, Deputy Director and Assistant Director Technical in Directorate of Technical Education, Maharashtra. Worked as a State Project Advisor for the World Bank Assisted Technical Education Quality Improvement Program, Phase 2 for the state of Maharashtra. Worked for the prestigious Rashtriya Uchchar Shiksha Abhiyan of the Ministry of Human Resources Development, Government of Maharashtra. Sir, we are very blessed to have you here. Once again, I welcome you.
Now I request Director of DTE, Honorable Dr. Abhay Wagh sir, to talk on expectations from the team and guidance.
I think we are late. Good morning all. Honorable Dayal, of course, a good friend of mine who is the Vice Chancellor of Technological University, all technocrats are there in front of me. So he is VC of that Technological University, Mr. Kale. My another colleague, you can say, from same university, who is a management council member, Mr. Shinde. The esteemed personality, what today we met, I at least met today because I know Accenture, so many people today I could meet because we are sitting on the dais. Then of course, all the professors, Professor Wadode is there, Professor Yadav is there. Of course, my colleague from central government, Mr. Wadode is there. And of course, your coordinator of all MaTPO's, Professor Virendra, and whole his team. And all TPOs from all corners of Maharashtra, at least I could recognize some faces, even out of some Maharashtra, some faces are there. But I'm really happy today this one, Dayal. And let me tell you, and I congratulate all these MaTPOs. One, a simple reason that I'm very happy when I entered here, a lovely, very smart, very nicely dressed. Yeah, it's very, I mean, it's really sparking to me when I entered in this hall. So, good, keep it up. And secondly, this smart TPO is in front of me. So, the smart name you have given for this conclave, that is TPO, Maha TPO Development. It's very unique name I found. Otherwise, we go to so many meetings, generally people call. Right from my college days, I remember my engineering days, you know, right from those days, generally the name is very standard, Udisapita Industry Institute Interaction. उसमें होता क्या है भाई? होता ये है कि discussions followed by lunch, again discussions followed by dinner, and the end of the program. I am very open in that, but let us come on some agenda, actionable points somewhere. I want today's meet should conclude with some white paper. Shwet Patrika, माहिती आहे तुम्हाला मराठीत काय असतं? So white paper should come out of this hall when we leave this hall. And that should be a real actionable plan and an implementation plan for all of us sitting, including me as a director technical. Then and then I'll say, coming up, my presence here is really done something. So I expect this from you. And you will do it. Surely you will do it. Yes, good. I know spirit. And that's what I'm here. Dear friends, actually, when I say this, early centuries, you just remember those days, how would have been First World War, Second World War, okay? And the norms and standards, their time, where the country was supposed to a powerful country, or a well-going country, good-going country. We used to say that time, people must have said that the country performing best in a war front is the excellent country, good, powerful country, is it? I thought today in this scenario, if I ask you the question, same question I will reverse way, what are the norms and standards of today, which country is performing well and what are the parameters? So definitely, my friends, a single answer will come out from all of you, and that answer will be economy, how the country performing in its GDP and what is the outcome of that. It's a simple thing. So when the parameters have changed, when the norms and standards have changed, we people also should change. It's a simple mix altogether. When I say this, I will just focus how is the Indian economy as on today. If you see the picture of today's economy, especially major three sectors are there. A major one sector, what we call, earlier we used to call agriculture sector, it is all reduced. Now hardly a GDP of 19-20% coming out of that. A second major sector, what we call a service sector, wherein we have transformed nicely from agriculture sector into service sector, what we call it as. We are doing wonderfully well, we can say 53-54%. But what about my third important sector, my friends, that is the industrial sector. We are in the same 21, 22, 23, 25, all this 21 to 25, ये जो आंकड़े हमारे, ये कहीं ना कहीं बदल गए. So what is the all reason behind that? When I say industrial sector, see, coming from agriculture sector, we used to learn that all Indians earlier, from the books of geography, we used to see, भारत हा कृषी प्रधान देश आहे असं प्रत्येकाने शिकलं. Everybody, it is an agriculture based country. Because that time we used to get a really wonderful GDP out of that. Today it has come to 20%. But I am happy that we could transform this 20% to some 54-55% of next sector, which is the service sector. What has happened? Everybody started working in going on some tehsil places from the same family which were cultivating in the same 5 acres of area earlier in the village. Today went in the somewhere nearby tehsil places, district places, and started earning for the family. So that is what the income per capita has increased a lot. And that is good. Wonderfully well that transformation India could do and China could do. So hats off to these two countries. They have really transformed well into a service sector. But my friends, coming to a third important sector wherein we are here today for this, that is the industry. This is the third sector, which is a very important sector, what we call it as. As far as technocrats sitting here, I am saying is that why this third sector is important and what are the main constraints and how we should tackle them. As I define my parameters and norms and standards for strengthening of the country, it's so simple that if you really want to see an industry sector growing, and whatever when Abdul Kalam ji used to say that India will be superpower, he has quoted that time, I remember those words, that this 25% should go to 35% of industry GDP coming out of that. And when this will happen, my friend, this will only happen when an industry sector will be strengthened by technology front. That's not happening today. If you just see what are the technologies as on today, maximum technologies are imported for people. The technology will not come for overnight. We all TPOs, we all technocrats sitting in this hall has to work hand in hand for hours together, days together and years together, then the technology changes will come. And that is very important. And I'm sure if you have a technology change, technology boost, so this third sector is very much important as far as my forecast goes, and that is very a simple reason I'm saying that the technology has to be. And how the technology will grow, you are all sitting here, technocrats sitting here, all the faculty members working in the institution, 4 walls with the students, with the innovation, what you talk about, the research, what you talk about, and then the technology will come. If the technology is supported to these all industry guys sitting here, then you see the change in those GDPs of the industry. well supported. That is what we said, a golden handshake with them. When I say this statement, so many faculty members, and that is what in turn I call it as, in a very different terminology, we say it as the industry front. When we say a technology is needed, a technology will come through, of course, all these innovations, research and all, and that is what ultimately a knowledge, and that is what a terminology came that time, KPE, knowledge-based economy. And that economy we are looking for, my friend. Unless and until that we have, we can't see what picture we are, rosy picture we people have, that yes, India will be superpower having $5 trillion economy. But surely, and for that we will have to work all of us hand in hand. Second thing I will have to add here, that so many faculty members, when I talk to industry friends, when I talk to my all colleagues, and the professors, principals of the technical engineering institutions, polytechnic institutions, I generally find that whenever I talk to them, they say, sir, industry aati nahi hai samne, hum log bahut koshish karte hain, bahut industry is not coming in front, they are not supporting us. So I have two questions for you. Very clear. It's just don't take my talk as a personal talk, okay? I am here to talk, just to brainstorming session, you take this session as, okay? I say it as industry, a reason of an industry, how industry works. Industry only works for a profit. It's a profit-based company. Their work that is called registered under company. While the institutions works under the trust with a charity. So that is what the compulsion of trust, and that is what you people, your institutions are registered under Trust Act, Bombay Trust Act. So there is a difference. If you say industry works for a profit, if my colleagues, they say yes, institution work for charity, तो ये भाई golden check हुआ कैसे? यही तो हमारा काम है साहब. हम कैसे करें इसको? So what industry needs, try to understand them. A simple thing. When I took over in 2017 as the Director of Technical Education, I spoke so many industries. I went to every region of the Maharashtra, right from Amravati, Nagpur, Mumbai, Pune, Nashik, Amravati, 6 regions. I called all the, right from MSMEs, I called all the industries there. Had a brainstorming session, ऐसे बैठ के सबको, what you need, what is real, as if you heard today, we heard Mr. Deepak. Silently he said three lines correctly, and that is what I want to say. That is what industry needs. Industry needs, as on today, single line, they say that, sir, your UG candidates coming to us are not skill-based. Skill sets are missing. And number two, competency sets, what we expect, are not as per our expectation. So अगर यही चाहते हैं वो लोग, हम लोग वो देने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. Why not? It's simple. A golden handshake, when I say, it's a simple match. And we can do it. Nicely we can do it. And that is what we started. All this the whole game, when I sat on this chair, I thought in this way. And the brainstorming sessions gave me the different inputs like this. Basically, when we say India, again, country-wise, if you say, and even Maharashtra-wise, if you say, it's the largest democracy we have here. Secondly, I will tell you, it's the largest, you can say, education system. It's the fastest growing economy. When I say largest education system, I am saying with the statistics as on today, just now I noted from internet, today's even the statistics, if you see, we are third largest in countries. First is China, US and us. Today, if you see the exact figures, we are third largest as far as enrollment is concerned. So such a largest country with the largest democracy, dear friends, in a reverse way, another coin of the picture, if you say the population, 25% population doesn't go to schools even, they is illiterate. Out of that 35% girls, they have not seen the schools. Thirdly, I have noted 20-21% percentage of the children, they are put into labor work as on today as well. 84% students are going to a traditional courses till today, arts, commerce, and these branches, science, what we say. Out of that, if you see, 16% only they are coming from the vocational, whatever vocational training, what we say. occasionalization, I can say, a generalization. Out of that again, if you see, hardly 1.5% is going toward research, wherein we expect about technology, and then technology in turn will give you the GDP, and then in turn will be the superpower. So this is all the vicious circle. So when one way is this picture, another way is this picture, then we started that, let us work one by one. Then DTE, Director Technical Education, our Directorate started with some initiative, a bold initiative. Let us take something concretely in hand and show to the people, yes, we are doing it. Let industry realize this, yes, we are doing it, and it is right for whole nation as such, not for you, not for us, both of us. And that is what we started. First thing I started, when I met, I told you, after that, going for every session, I can say, every sector of the Maharashtra's economy. Then I came to know all the skill sets and all this is what their people need. Then we said that let us first of all go, just hit the nail, what we can say, that is number one is curriculum. What he also said. Today, if you see the curriculum, it's very out of date curriculum. हम लोग पढ़ा रहे बच्चे को कुछ और वो चाहते कुछ हो रहा है, ठीक है? Now, as he said, somebody said, Professor Dayal also said, still we are studying the 8085, 8086, कौन से microprocessor, ये वो electronics में कर रहे, machines, वही machines अभी भी पढ़ा रहे. अरे यार वहाँ CNC latest आ गया है industry में, हम लोग वही machine पढ़ा रहे थे. कहाँ से होगा? Will not have that match. And that is what the industry people says that, okay, sir, if you want, a curriculum has to be blended, has to be tailor-made. And we did it in for initial stage because polytechnics are directly under us. Engineering colleges are affiliated to the university. Okay, so there are 13 public universities, some 16, 17 private universities. But polytechnics, there are 400 polytechnics in the state, 450 polytechnics. Those are directly under us. So we made an experiment. In 2017, I am telling you, we have come up and with a very nice idea of industry-ready curriculum. And what we did, we call 100 industry persons, like Deepak ji and so many, from Tata Motors, I called from L&T, I called from IT sector, from NASSCOM people were there, some CII people were all even MSMEs people were. And I gave these copies to curriculum of the copies of the polytechnic in their hand and saying that, now you say a tailor-made curriculum. They just inducted some topics whenever they say, and we sat together, whole year the whole process failed. Our faculty members, 100 faculty members and 100 industry. That way that collaboration happened. And then wonderfully, that the same batch when we come out, we have arranged a first thing boldly I did in that is I said in-plant training is compulsory to the student in 2007. Internship has to be compulsory. And that is what I'm happy, my friends, I'm sharing with this to you in today's day. Last year, the same thing what Maharashtra did in 2017 for Polytechnic, AICT picked up it as it is our model of Maharashtra. Maharashtra is the pioneer and they made now internship compulsory for 4 years. So we are proud of that. Yes, we did it that time. I have been criticized by the faculty like anything that time. कि ये बंदा सीएसी में इधर मुंबई में बैठ के बताता है, वहाँ का इंडस्ट्री रहेगी, गढ़चिरौली डिस्ट्रिक्ट में इंडस्ट्री कहाँ से मिलेगी, ये वो बहुत चीजें हैं. If the problem is there, solution will give you. See, there are different ways of joining the people, as I said. So we did it, nicely we did it. Every chapter, in every subject we got a micro subject. The blend should be 50% theory, 50% practical. Skills has to be there. Skill sets has to be. All learning skills, technical, core skills, every 3 skills what we say has to be there. That way we made the paper. In-plant training compulsory. We gave the credits. क्या है बच्चों को जब तक आप कुछ चीज क्रेडिट फॉर्म में नहीं देते हो ना, they will go for. ये सिंपल है. हम लोग भी इंजीनियरिंग कर चुके हैं, आप भी कर चुके हो, आपके बच्चे भी अभी मतलब. So everybody, if you ask this question, they will say you नहीं sir. जे आमच्या टीचरने शिकवलं ना, ते आम्हाला परीक्षा देणार, तेच वाचणार, तेच लिहून देणार. कारण मार्क्स मिळतात. Fine ना? We'll go with him. We will add to the curriculum what they want. Simple thing. So we added that part of internships and in-plant training, a wonderful I-curricular thing. The feedback from industry is wonderfully well. They say, sir, diploma students coming out of your institution are now having skill sets as at least what we want. This is what number one attempt, what we attempted, and wonderfully well results we got. Secondly, my friend, a very important issue that I want to cite it out here today. With curriculum, of course, equally good front is the faculty development. I say boldly and doing it now, that every faculty member also has to be exposed to the industry. हर एक बंदे ने इंडस्ट्री में जाना है अपने वेकेशन में. आप चूज करिए आपकी इंडस्ट्री. And we made it very bold in our 7th pay commission GR, if you would have read, I don't know. 7th pay commission, we have written it rightly, boldly. We said that faculty has to go to the industry. Because if the faculty is going to the industry, of course you choose your industry, you choose which field you want to work with, you will get the things. In turn, my students will be benefited because you are empowered, so you are our ambassador. You sitting here, TPO is my ambassador working the director. So you should in turn give to the student. That is what we want. So that we started. It has been boldly said in 7th pay commission. So and in polytechnics, so 3,000 plus faculty members we sent, right from L&T, Reliance, you name the company I have, and that too not with government funds. I am telling you with the CSR of the company. The companies are ready. आप जो कहते हो companies बहुत आगे है भैया मत से. वो कहते साहब आप काम दिखाओ पैसे लेके. CSR is ready. You have to use for a right, and they want some actionable agenda has to be there. ऐसे नहीं कि हम गए कर रहे ऐसे. You have to go with the concrete things in there, and that is what we tried to do, and fantastically well. I mean, the results are coming out of that. The third part, I can always say that autonomy. What if the universities are taking some time to change because of their senate, because of their faculty, because of their boards, whatever processes? Let have an institution converted into autonomy. That is what the NAP says. Convert them into autonomous status. Have the syllabus whatever you want. You after 6 months you change the syllabus. Who has stopped you? And that is what need of it. That is what need of an hour. What industry says. भाई वो चाहता है हमको finished good हाथ में मिले. Industry one line says that we need a finished good. Why we should work on your board which is prepared by you? They see as an industry. But institute क्या है? Industry is the institute, is the industry. One way a raw material is coming to you, which is a 10th guy or 12th guy in engineering. You people are working hard on him or her for 4 years of engineering, and you are now giving out as a what product? The engineer is the product. और वो प्रोडक्ट अगर मार्केट में नहीं चल रहा है तो who is responsible? हम लोग रिस्पॉन्सिबल. बिकॉज हमारा प्रोडक्ट है वो. कहीं तो ओनर्स भी हम लोग लेते हैं, लेना चाहिए तब जाके हम सीखेंगे. सो दैट ओनर्स इज ऑन अस कि यस दिस इज आवर प्रोडक्ट. तो उस प्रोडक्ट को इनको सेलेबल बनाना है, ऐसे बनाना. तो नेचुरली दे विल टेक आवर प्रोडक्ट. और सिंपल वो चाहते हैं इसमें स्किल्स दे दीजिए सर, और इसमें कॉम्पिटेंसी सेट दीजिए, और इसको लेटेस्ट वाली चीजें बढ़ाइए आप जो हम चाहते हैं. सिंपल थिंग, वी कैन डू इट. And that is what they call it the finished good. As we are not giving it this finished good to them, he also said one line, if you heard him properly, he said that we have to give them 6 to 8 months as per the child, as per the student. तो 6 से 8 महीने उसको फोकट का सैलरी वो क्यों दे मुझे बताइए? Because the product is us, owns us. हम लोग उसको रेडी प्रोडक्ट दे देंगे तो they will be happy for that. It's a simple economy. So because they work on economy, the profit, we are working on charity. So that's it. So we have to somewhere golden this. Gold shape, what we call as handshake is a gold. That has to be. Thirdly, when I say, of course, then the autonomy came, then the different issues I can say, reform. Exam reforms are necessary, my friend. If you see the examination standard nowadays, इतना अभी तो कोविड में तो आप पूछो नहीं. मुझे यहाँ तक पता लगा कि लास्ट 6 साल से जिसका अप्लाइड मैकेनिक्स बाकी था, मैथमेटिक्स 3 रहेगा. ये है फैक्ट है, जो है तो है कि नहीं. ठीक है यार, लेकिन हम लोग कर क्या? So this is what यार. See, exam reforms is the very important. Again, we have to get. When I say a question paper setting even, भाई क्वेश्चन पेपर सेटिंग्स का भी एक लेवल होता है जिसको हम डिफिकल्टी लेवल्स करते हैं. मराठी मध्ये त्याला काठिण्य पातळी म्हणतात. कि हर क्वेश्चन किस कैटेगरी में आता है वैसे आपका क्वेश्चन पेपर बनना चाहिए. आज क्या है, छाट छूट के पिछले 5 साल वाला एक निकालो, 3 साल वाला एक निकालो, 2 साल हो गया क्वेश्चन पेपर बना लो भाई. 3 सेट बनाने मुझे तो यार कैसे खत्म. This one. So reforms of examination, setting, assessment, even result styles. Nowadays everything is on mobile. We should get on mobile everything. It's all best. I made my admission system in COVID. I took the opportunity. Director Technical Education made every enrollment of the student. They don't have to go to the institution on a single mobile. 7 minutes you can fill on complete form. तुम्ही बघितलं असेल झालेलं. All private colleges are in. We are doing it on simple mobile. Why not? Why they have to come? This is all digital India, my friends. So this is what we will have. So many things are there. I mean, तुम्ही वेळ कमी दिला शीतलजी, पण जनरली मला पुढच्या वेळेला बोलवताना वेळ द्यायचा बोलायला. Otherwise I am somewhere. Because so many things are to talk. But this is the fact, actually. And next point I want to share with you is that coming all out of this exam reform, faculty development, student development, curriculum, internships, apprenticeships, whatever I speak about. Finally, when we talk about startups nowadays, this is entrepreneurship, what we say it as. But my friends, I'm very sure on that. See, a methodological system has to be there for every student in your institution as well, as far as private institutions are. When I say a ecosystem, right from ideation of that particular idea of the student has to be converted, like ideation, germination, incubation, then finally innovation and go into commercialization. This is what the ecosystem I expect. Ideas, whatever, hackathon is there, okay, good. Project competitions are there, good. Collect the idea, pick up the idea, pick up that teacher as well with it, students. Both of them, tell them that yes, we are here with you, file your patent. Come on, we'll support you. So that handholding has to be there. And then that idea will convert somewhere into germination, somewhere germination will go into incubation, the idea will be incubated and then incubation will transform in innovation with his research and the what work he is putting it on, and finally a commercialization. Unless you do any research into commercialize, I have, as far as my knowledge goes, it is none of use of India. I'm making a blunt statement. No doubt as a faculty, I was also faculty. No doubt for my class, this paper is important because I have paper, but 46, as on today my paper, she has not listed, 46 papers of international journals I have. But that doesn't mean, my friend, unless I'm not happy with that. Why? A simple reason I will tell you. Teacher, and I'm just taking it as my friends, you know, what I'm sharing with you. Unless and until I have a file of 46 papers or patents, that is not useful for a nation. Unless you convert that particular patent into commercialization. Because we need a technology coming out of that in a market wherein a GDP is there. And wherein what I talk about the economy in my initial talk. So this all will have to work in this ecosystem. Then and then something startups and all what we talk about, making India, made in India, whatever, is really a thoughtful subject. So these are all, see, we are trying. For our industry friends, I am very bold. You may say that, but it is a fact and you will agree with me whatever I say. Is it? And this is what your expectation is. Because you say, मग हेच जर तुम्हाला पाहिजे आम्ही तेच द्यायला सुरुवात केली. आणि म्हणून मला सांगा, महाराष्ट्रात असे कधी TPOs तुम्ही बघितलेले बसले आहेत का? दिस इज द एक्झाम्पल. That is what it is needed, my friends. This is what we need. And that's what I always appreciate Sheetal and all his team, Jadhav, these all people, very vibrant personalities you are. And these all colleges run because of you, I say. Huh? A placement. Yeah. There's a placement, you know. It's a heart, basically. मैं ना deliverable का बंदा हूँ. I want outcome of the system. Whenever, whatever you do, it's on report, that's fine. What are the deliverables? And deliverables should be measurable, not only deliverable. नहीं तो मैं तो बढ़िया डिलीवरेबल प्रेजेंटेशन दे दूंगा, लेकिन वो काम के नहीं है, वो अगर रिजल्ट नहीं दिखाएंगे तो zero. Getting me? So this is all simple logic. I'm into so many things again. I mean, I district when I was sitting here. But anyway, next time we'll catch up for sure. And but secondly, coming on all these, I mean, placement side, your input side, a national education policy. I'll just share up and I'll wind up in the next 2 minutes. What we say, new education policy has came up 2020, in which state governments has appointed, especially Maharashtra state government has appointed a committee. Mr. Mashirkar was the chairman of that committee, and I am happy that I was the member secretary of that. Some vice chancellors were there, some industrialists were there, some socialists were there. I mean, good crowd, 17 people were with. And the COVID period, we utilized that time, COVID time, for drafting a NEP implementation plan for the Maharashtra. It's a wonderful plan we made. Please see, it is available on Director Technical's website, it is available on even Higher and Technical Education Department, Government Department website. Please go and visit, especially industry front. Faculty must be knowing that, I don't know. But you please visit. We have given a very bold actionable plan in every. What is NEP? Whatever the things I told you is NEP only. Curriculum, yes, we talk about curriculum. Foreign, I mean the blend of that, yes, we talk about that. Then the मातृभाषिक शिक्षण आता सरांनी सांगितलं, सेम वी टॉक अबाउट दॅट. आता यात सुद्धा महाराष्ट्र पायनियर आहे. आता एनईपी मध्ये आलं की मातृभाषेमध्ये तुम्ही शिकवलं पाहिजे. महाराष्ट्र, and I am proud as a director technical education, we started polytechnics in Marathi 2 years back. Polytechnics have 2 modes of operation. One is the English and second is the bilingual. Bilingual means the question is asked in English, but you can write in Marathi as well, wherever the words are slipped. असं होतं बऱ्याच वेळा, एखादा प्रॉपर शब्द मिळत नाही, आपल्याला मिळत नाही बोलताना. Why is that? A 10th guy who's coming from the rural areas, how will he get that word? Yeah, let him write, no problem. We should go with his knowledge base, his competency level. So that way, that popular within 2 years, 171 institutions out of these 360, they choose this pilot. So it is happening in India. I mean, that's what I mean. Maharashtra is far ahead of NEP. We are doing every bullet of it. Multidisciplinary. Yes, we did it far away. I mean, 5 years back, SGGS Nanded. It's the first institute in, 10 years back, Deepak, I can tell you, we started multidisciplinary approach there as well, and the whole internship of 6 months. That was my idea. The principal came to me when I was Deputy Secretary Higher and Technical Education. Kazale was there, I remember. And I told him, why not a 6 months internship has to be there? Whole total 6 months. Last semester, and you give the credit to the industry hands. You don't give the credit. We are the first one to start. Yeah. I mean to say, so many institutions, even polytechnic people are doing now. Polytechnic people. 6 months, all. So this is what it is happening. Somewhere we have to have. And that is what I am saying somewhere. Maharashtra is far ahead in every. I mean, they say मातृभाषा को आम्ही शिकवलं, already सुरू केला. So many things we are doing. Finally, coming, yeah. So finally, I will conclude this overall. What I wanted to say today is a one-line statement, making all you here in the chamber that can we really go for a skill-based education for the state? Yes. That is what I want from you. Every faculty member, every TPO sitting here, let us join the industry hands, but with the skill sets in the students. Try to do it. Convince your principal, convince your faculty, otherwise call me. Fir mera danda mein chala. I will do it. And secondly, 2 things I am doing for TPOs. Let me share with you today. One, I shared in the morning with Ravandale and Mr. Chadav. One thing I shared that, why not a TPO should get official approvals from university. Every faculty को अप्रूवल मिलता है, टीपीओ को भी नहीं मिलेगा। उसके लिए पहले तो ये करना पड़ेगा हमको कि टीपीओ की पोस्ट एडवर्टाइज होनी चाहिए आपको। So I'm assuring you, we will write to all the institutions, even all vice chancellors. Yes, it is. See, if you see the post of government cadre, if your post is there officially by ISHRAE and officially by us, then why private colleges are not doing it? We'll do it.
Thank you.
Second thing, that you don't have any participation in university framework, what I found. You are the important stambha, important pillar of the whole education system. So all board of studies, faculty of engineering, you should be there on every board rather. भाई कभी तो सिविल इंजिनिअरिंग, मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंग का बोर्ड, केमिकल इंजिनिअरिंग का बोर्ड, काळे सर हे फार महत्त्वाचं आपल्याला केलं पाहिजे विद्यापीठामध्ये. Yes, it has to be there. और नहीं है तो उसको इनवाइटिंग बुलाओ यार, कुछ भी कर सकते हैं हम लोग, ऑटोनॉमी हमारे पास यूनिवर्सिटीज के पास. इनवाइटिंग मेंबर तो बुला ही सकते हैं अभी आप, जब आएगा फ्रेमवर्क में, एक्ट में आएगा जब आएगा. Let us start doing it. See, we have to do something differently. That is only why. Finally, let us say that we all will join. We are with you. Especially I am with you as a Director of Technical Education. Your ideas are welcome. Please be connected with me. Whichever news ideas come, we are open. We are signing too many. NASSCOM we have signed a MOU. Infosys we have signed 6 lakh students on Springboard. I brought 6 lakh students, maximum 4 months. Yeah. And CM and myself, they signed our MOU with Infosys. So, see, it's an open platform nowadays for everybody. Let us join, let us do something. If you really want to see this industry sector booming, I'm telling you, strengthen the hands with industry, with technology. And if you could do it, I'm sure in next coming 3 years, we will see that yes, India will be having a fastest growing economy, what we call it as, we will achieve the $5 trillion economy. Thank you.